You can hear me, you can see me. Look at this. Yesterday, the girls tested this wonderful wireless wireless Go mic. Sorry for that. But we're going to test this out today. Hopefully it's good for you guys. And hopefully it's a little bit better audio quality. So, 30 seconds, we're going to rock this thing. Today we're talking about this. Look at that, lightning hand. Want to let you know also, this show is edutainment. Edutainment means that it's education and entertainment, all wrapped in one. It's not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't know your financial situation. So with that said, just enjoy it. Take it with a grain of salt, but it's a great entry point to learning. All right. Peace out. See you in a few. Hi, social media world. My name's Alfred Gordon-Liu. This is 8 at 8, and 8 minutes starts right now. Today we're talking about CRM. Most of you guys know it as Salesforce. I think that's a wonderful, wonderful ticker symbol, Salesforce. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. Essentially, it's just software that they use in contact centers, that they use in online shopping, and it holds all customers' information. So you might have used it. It's something that you don't usually see. It's all in the back end, but working in digital services, we used a lot of that. And that was my first kind of big time exposure to it. And then running some online retail shops and businesses, I get to know more about CRMs. And Salesforce is one of the largest. It is information technology. So in the S&P 500, it is known as Sector XLK. So let's just dive on into it. You know what? Actually, let's do this. I forgot to share. I'm going to share my screen. Those of you who don't know Salesforce, let's take a look at some of their wonderful cloud customers and people that they use. I just want to show you here. Oh, that's not a very good website right there. But you'll see here, I want to show you there's lots of companies, big and small, that use it. These are some of the names that you might have seen use it. But there are some other really, really big names that use it. So with that said, let's just go into what you came here for. Traders. Those of you who are positional traders, that means you're buying or holding or you're dollar cost averaging. Let's see where you're at this month. So let's zoom in here and let's get these circles up. So if we take a look at this right now, they're definitely in the red. So let's highlight this for you. So I see the first circle right here, all the way back in December of January 2021. The price moved below the 20-day average. Again, that confirmation hit in January, where there was more sellers than buyers. And the last one here, oh no, that's green. You want to get rid of that circle. I'm going to move into... Hey, where are my circles gone? That, and this right here. Again, that red arrow, if I look straight down here, it triggered also in July, or some people could say it triggered back in December. So obviously, if you have held on to Salesforce, or the time would have been to get out probably in December, anticipating this move to the negative in January. So if you still think that's going to bleed losses, I would say definitely it's trending that way. Some people might say that it's going to pull back up for the month, but definitely during this time, during recessions or corrections, technology, information technology doesn't do as well. They're one of the last to kind of go, but they are going, and they're going fast. And that's because I feel like this one was propped up really high. So with that said, we're going to move on to our swing traders. And this is really great because we're talking about sector rotation. And let me pull up my chart here. We are looking here at sector rotation specifically, and opportunities to buy the dip if you think there's still great value there. And how we're doing that is we're using Bollinger Bands. Just one tool that we had here that we're using. This is great because I want to show you a few things and what I see. So that's every candle is a day. We are looking for opportunities to buy, right? As wonderful investors, there was a wonderful opportunity to buy after the earnings call. They didn't do as well. So this was December again, where they had a big dip outside of that band. And you might have seen another one. So let's take another highlight here, right here. Boom, another dip outside of that. That was all the way back in January 10th. And then look at this, another buying opportunity, all going to the downward. So if you are wonderful dollar cost average or trenching in, you can. But most people are buying here, selling up here, buying up here, selling up here at this wonderful medium fair value. But why all this movement? Specifically, I think this wonderful sector is kind of getting washed out as we head over to correction territory. So a lot of people are leaving this space. A lot of great technical companies are going by the wayside. I need a sip of coffee. 3 minutes left. So that's what we want to do. We want to buy those dips, knowing that they're outside of the volatility band, hoping they'll bounce back a little bit here. They're bouncing back a little bit here, right? But as you can see, the overall trend is going down, all right? So there are great. That's what people are essentially doing. Once it hits that fair value, they're using these indicators to sell or get out. So pump and dump, pump and dump. That's the strategy here for those people. But these are the key things to look out for. I'm going to remove these green ones, is these earning calls. If you follow these numbers, and let's see if I can do this. Ooh, move that coffee over there, right here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, that's the wrong zoom in. This is the right zoom in. As you can see, I'm just going to show you these numbers. I'm going to go back here. You'll see that there, 0.75. I'm just call it 0.66. You'll see that there on your screen. We're scrolling here, 0.7, pretty consistent. Then they pump it up. That's when we had a big gap up. I'll show you this chart, 144 for earnings. Look at that. Ooh. Look, all my circles are all messed up. And then we get to 174, it's rocking. 104 starts dropping, and here. So they're not providing consistent EPS or earnings. So 1.2, 1. Is that 6? That's 4.8. There you go. So with 2 minutes left, I gotta show you this, and we're keep on going till today, where I need to zoom this out. Come on. There you go, zooming out. Now zoom in here. Come on, no, that's the wrong one. And come on, yeah. There you go. So I'll try to put one on the screen. So that's down below here, 1.27. And then all the way over here, look at that, 1.84. I don't think a lot of people or a lot of investors are liking those numbers. Hence why you're seeing their shares drop, earnings per share drop as well. So with that said, that's these wonderful opportunities. When did they have their earning call? It's really cool because they just had it yesterday. Let's take a look at this. We are rounding out our time in earnings season, as you can see. Look at how many earnings how many companies have been reporting their earnings. Again, out of the 206 that happened yesterday, Salesforce was one of those companies. And again, we have 97 earnings. Right here, you can see March 1st, they did it right before the bell opened. They did really well, but still, that number, they surprised us. We thought it was going to be a lot worse, but still, the market's not happy with those numbers. They wanted to do better. And in the economic calendar today, which is going to be really crucial for our intraday traders, which only got 30 seconds to do, the Fed is speaking right now. Jay Powell is speaking in front of Congress. So he's giving hints to what's going to happen with the Fed. I'm going to pause this here, and we're going to get reports for mortgage rates. Again, they are really interested in what the Fed has to say, or Jay Powell, since he's leading the Fed charge and the interest rates. So that will affect mortgage. I know that they're listening intently there. And then this afternoon, we're getting energy information. Right here, they're reporting kind of 1:30 Pacific Standard Time, 3:30 Eastern Time. But we got lots of economic reports that could definitely move. And also the news with Ukraine and Russia, sanctions that are happening. So with that said, I'm just going to move into intraday. Lots of news that's going on. This is a 5-day chart. Let's take a look at this. Let's throw up some Fibonacci's for those intraday traders. Obviously, this is awesome because in a 5-day chart, it looks like it's ticking up, right? So we're just going to take the bottom here. We're going to go up to the highs. As you can see, it's doing a little bit of a bounce or a little bit of a recovery. Let's see if that lines up true here. So again, it's moved up a little bit, then back down today. So it definitely had a peak after hours, but it's again dropping. So let's take a look. Since we've got this whole 5-day here, where is it heading? Where is it going now? Let's see how it lined up. So these Fibonacci's are great. They tell us floors and resistance. As you can see, when it opened, it dropped through 1 floor, 2 floors, 3 floors. It's kind of bouncing off this one a little bit. Then it punctured through. Again, it dropped through this one. Trying to find resistance on the floor. This is probably a fake drop. It bounced and it's bouncing up. And I say it's in this channel now trying to pierce above here. Let's zoom in for you guys so you guys can see this more clearly. There you go. And let's get those prices in there. So intraday traders, you'll see that there's probably a really strong floor at 203.97, and now it's busting up. And let's see if it can stay above that wonderful floor, 207.4. Will it rally up? You know, overall trend that we will see in this last little bit. I'm gonna draw a resistance band right here. I can throw in an extra tool. This is bonus for you guys right here. That's a 5-day kind of resistance band chart. Will it get back up there? Ooh, I don't know. That's a really tough. But I would say at the lower end of the band, you intraday traders could be looking at, 210, specifically getting back into that resistance band range. So yeah, I would say definitely you have a upside potential, definitely big dip. I'm gonna say, for the day, you're probably gonna look something at 210, right? Using just these wonderful Fibonacci's. So with that said, I am going to unpause this thing, get back to it. Salesforce, those are the 3 things for positional traders, swing traders, intraday traders. This sector, I think it's going to get washed out, drained out. There's going to be more sales coming. Intraday traders, you might have a nice little opportunity. $2, $3 spread on this. And let's Woo, that's quick. I'm gonna have to get more concise, everybody. Thanks for staying with me. Can you see me here? Yes, you can. Great to talk about Salesforce today. Also, it's Ash Wednesday. I'm gonna talk about that in tonight's show. But enjoy today's trading. Lots of stuff going on in the markets. So if you haven't done so already, I'd really consider and urge you guys to look at your portfolios. And it might be the time to, get off the court, get your savings or get your accounts into a cash or monetary kind of fund, just so you can avoid the dip that is here and coming. And it's gonna get probably worse, so we'll see. And pay attention to that Fed. It is gonna drop, and it's gonna have some big effects for us. So with that said, boom, that's your Invested Dad Talk TikTok 20. I'm rolling out here. Boom. Peace.